Hi everyone. For those of you who don't know, my name is Ryan. I am a health fitness professional for our Cardinal Health site in Mansfield, Massachusetts. And today what I have for you is a 10-minute strength-based cube fit session. This is going to be a 10-minute session with 5 different exercises of 2 sets each. And this should take no more than 10 to 11 minutes of your time. If you do have it close by, you're welcome to use some light weights. I will also have a stool for one of our exercises later on. If you don't have any of that, that's totally fine. You can do this by just moving your body, no weights needed. You can go on the floor if you don't have a stool or a chair or anything you can sit on close by. So with all that said, I'm going to start my timer and we're going to get started. Now all of these are about a minute long, no more than that. And because we're just starting off, we're going to go a little bit slower, starting with the squat. Now this is not a full squat, at least not yet. This is more of a half squat. As we ease into it, we're going to get a little bit lower each time. Just a couple of inches per rep. I'm also keeping my toes just a little bit off the floor. That's going to help me really press my heels into the floor and help me with my balance. Now that we're halfway through this first minute, I'd like to add a little side kick. These are optional, so if you feel comfortable doing them, go ahead and follow me. 10 more seconds. We're going to go real deep in the squat. We're going to do 2 more. Last one. Very nice. All right, next up, grab those weights if you have them. And we're going to do what I call a swimmer's pull. Now I'm doing this with my hands facing the ceiling as I bring my hands just a little higher than my glutes. My arms are really close together. Really close against the torso. We're not going to go too wide. That's not going to help us focus on squeezing the back, which is our goal. Halfway through, going at a slightly slower pace. And if you want to change up the pace a little bit, maybe even go a little slower than this, that's totally fine. Or if you feel really warmed up, you can go a little faster. Again, the main focus is squeezing the back. One more here. We're going to hold, squeeze. Very nice. Shake that out. I'm going to come on one knee. You can do this while standing. You don't have to come on your knee like I did. And we're going to focus on W's, going narrow, wide, and out to the side. Keeping those arms straight. Now I do change where my hands are positioned. They're facing each other narrow and wide. And when we go out to the side, they're going to face the floor. And if I have any math people watching, we're going to go 0, 45, and 90 degrees. Back to 0. We have about 15 seconds left. Last one here, and out to the side. Very nice. Bringing those weights to the floor, we're going to focus on really contracting the bicep by pressing against our other hand as hard as we can. The resistant hand is going to be on the wrist, really squeezing at the bicep. Then we're going to take that resistant hand and switch it to the back side. And we're going to press down now, really focusing on our tricep. And switch sides. Focus on that squeeze. All in the bicep. And if this is not comfortable, putting pressure on your wrist, try pressing against your hand or even your forearm. Let's switch to the back side. And same thing, if you need to switch to your forearm or the back of your hand for this, I would prefer putting pressure on the hand. And release. All right, the last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna use that stool now, and we're gonna use it for our core. Hands just underneath. We're gonna bend at the knee and extend. Now I'm gonna really emphasize the motion here. Bringing my knees in to my chest and being almost as straight as an arrow. My back is slightly rounded the entire time, and that's gonna help me really contract my core for this entire minute we're doing this exercise. Another good thing about the stool is obviously my margin for error is really limited. And that's going to help me with my balance, and that's going to help me focus a lot more on squeezing my core. Let's do 2 more. 1 more, hold. Very good. Putting that to the side. All right, we're gonna do round 2 of everything, starting with the squat and side kick. Now that we're all warmed up, we're gonna go right into that side kick. During this time, make sure that when you plant your foot back on the floor, all toes are pointing straight ahead. A lot of people tend to have wider stances, but for this exercise, I want those toes looking straight ahead. Planting your heels into the floor, bringing the hips back. Last 10 seconds. Last one here. Very nice. All right. Grabbing those weights again. We're going to go back into the swimmer's pole. And with this one, I want to go a little bit faster. Focus on that squeeze. Now, when I say faster, that doesn't mean we can start swinging the arms. Building up that momentum makes it easier, but not nearly as effective as the slower, controlled motion on the way down, squeezing on the way up. My back is starting to get tired here, so I'm going to take advantage of the video and make sure that my back is nice and straight, that I'm not hyperextending or rounding my back. Last 10 seconds. Last one here, hold the squeeze. Very nice. And again, I'm going to go back onto one knee, but you can do this while standing. Going back to narrow, wide, and to the side. Again, the hand positions face each other for 1 and 2, and the last one they face the floor. And again, I'm going to go to slightly faster pace on the way up, but for the way down, a little bit slower than last time. Having that control on the way down is going to help focus on the shoulders 100% of the time during this 1 minute exercise. Last 15 seconds, nice and slow. Let's do 1 more for each. And last one here. Roll those out to the side. Working on the bicep. Again, pressing as hard as you can. These only last about 15 seconds each. That's plenty of time for you to give it your all. All in the bicep for 3, 2, 1. Switch to the back side and press down as hard as you can. Again, focusing on that tricep. Squeeze as hard as you can. I know there's no range of motion, but that doesn't mean the muscle isn't working. Very good. Switching sides. Pressing up to focus on the bicep as hard as you can. 3, 2, 1. Back side and squeeze. We have less than 10 seconds. Press hard. Shake it out. Very nice. We're going to our last exercise. Grabbing that stool if you have it. Hands underneath. In and out. As a reminder, my back is slightly rounded, only slightly. And again, that helps focus on squeezing my core for the entire minute of this exercise. And if you get really tired, you can put that hand on the hamstring for a little support. Still getting the motion in and letting the legs rest a little bit while you focus on your core. We have less than 15 seconds. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, and last one, 3. All right, that's it, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. And I hope you got a little sweat out of that too, like I did. We will have more videos posted like this in the near future, so be on the lookout for that. We will also have some stretch exercises for you to check out as well. It's not just going to be strength. So take advantage of those when you can, and have a good rest of your day. Bye, guys.